Look at those boys. They're so cute boys. Sleepy is in the bean bag where he spent the last couple days. Pete is putting together his new grill. We had steak and eggs for lunch, and I had my steak and eggs without the eggs. And for dinner, we got all these lovely portobellos that I'm going to roast. I'm going to roast some onions and smother them in cheese and fire roasted tomatoes, and that'll be our dinner. Pete and I both agree that mushrooms are really a meat, right, dear?
Yes.
Yes. Mushrooms are really a meat. Birds are kind of siesta-ing this afternoon. Maxwell, interestingly enough, does not like the motorhome in the driveway. He looks at it suspiciously all the time, and last night, until I closed the curtains, he was not happy about that motorhome. He was watching it out of the corner of his eye the entire evening. This morning, he just glared at it all morning and could not be dissuaded. The other birds were all playing with their toys. He was staring at the motorhome. So he may have to switch places with Chloe or something, so he's not staring at the motorhome all day. Anyway, today has been probably the busiest bug day I've had so far this year. In fact, I'm surprised the phone hasn't rung yet since I started recording, but it is definitely the busiest bug day so far this year. It has to be. It's been insanely crazy. That's not a bad thing. If they could all space themselves, though, I'd appreciate it, but the callers don't do that. They call like in clumps of 3 or 4 or 5. And then 10 minutes of peace and quiet, just long enough for me to get up and start making a cup of tea before the phone starts ringing again halfway through. Pete put together the new vacuum, and he used it, and I have to say that it has sucked up a whole lot of stuff that our other vacuum left behind before it died. So I'm pretty impressed so far. That bottom part comes off, the other motor, and then you lift it up so you're holding it, and then that you're just holding the tank or whatever it's called and the handle, and then that top handle comes off. It's attached to the tube thing and attachments at the end, so you can carry it around, and it's very small. You can carry it in your left hand while you can see there's a handle on top of that purple part. You can carry it in your left hand while you suck stuff down with your right, like cobwebs or stairways or whatever. And it also has a attachment that you can put on it that has its own little motor in it, so you can get like stairs and furniture and stuff like that, because this is made for pet owners or whatever. It's got the swivel steering, and so far so good. It looks like it's working really well. In the motorhome, we'll probably just take one of our small, like, dustbuster type things, because there's not a whole lot of storage room. But we'll see what happens. So I haven't even been out there today because it's been way too busy. But for now, I'm going to go. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi guys. It is 7:40-ish. I got dinner in the oven. I've been cleaning birdcage, did some laundry, and blah, blah, blah. You know, just the usual stuff. There's not much going on, so I am just going to go, because tonight I had a really flustery night. Flustery, is that a word? Is flustery a night?
Yeah, it works.
It works. Yeah, I just had one of those chaotic brain things that started, you know, when I had my stroke, but I think I'm passing it. But anyway, too much stuff going on, that's all, you know, just overload. So I'm just going to chill for the rest of the night. I'm just going to chill. I got 4 more cages to clean, but 3 more. I'm just going to do one of them. And the other 2 can wait till tomorrow. Today was crazy, crazy busy at Bugman. It was crazy busy. And I think, you know, then anything I can manage that, but anything on top of it, and I start to fight with my own brain. If it wasn't for Petey, I would just have been collapsed in a heap. He's my hero. Anyway, on to bigger and better things. I talked to a guy about the RV. He's from Bay City, which is what, about an hour and a half, 90 minutes? Is that
about that, yeah.
90 miles or whatever away? He goes all over Michigan, but and I said that I know one thing for sure that I need to have done. And there are probably others, but I would basically that we bought an RV. We knew it needed work, so we need to get this stuff done. That needs to be done, and that neither of us have ever camped in an RV before, and we don't know anything about it. We don't even know how to use the toilet. That's what Pete always says. We don't even know how to use a toilet.
Well, we couldn't even ask the guy we bought it from.
Yeah, the guy we bought it from was never there. He just, it was parked in front of his brother's house, so his brother doesn't know anything about it, so, you know. But we don't know how to use the propane or the refrigerator or the generator or the toilet, or it's still winterized. We don't know how to dewinterize it. We can't dewinterize it with our water yet until we get an okay from the health department anyway, because the health department came and took water samples on Tuesday. They said they may get the results back by Friday afternoon, but we won't get them till the middle of next week unless we want to call there Friday afternoon and see, you know, if the results came in or whatever. Because then after they get them, they have to type up a report and mail it to us and whatever. But they should have them by Friday afternoon. But anyway, we can't use our water in our water system in the motorhome yet. So we can't flush it. But we don't know how to anyway. So what this guy does, his name is Todd. And what he does is he will come over and give us a demo of the motorhome. And he says it lasts about an hour, and by the time I'm done, you will be able to go camping. And I said, you mean someplace other than our driveway? But anyway, so he said, yeah. So we will be able to go camping, and by the time he spends an hour with us doing a demo of the entire motorhome. So that's very cool. The one thing for sure I know I need done is the vent fans in the ceiling are, except in the bathroom, the one in the bedroom and the one in the front living room or whatever, are just vents, and I want fans in there because I need to have airflow for the birds. So he will do that. He can do that. And then I also asked him, there's just a little tiny fan in the bathroom. There's a big vent with a little fan. I said, I want a big fan in there. I am very highly, what's the word? Nasal. I can smell things that most people don't smell. That really, I can smell it and it affects me. So I think that's why I'm such a great cook, because of my sense of smell. But I don't know for sure. But it would be interesting. Those others of you who are also great cooks, do you have a more sensitive sense of smell than most people? That would be interesting to find out. But anyway, so definitely we need a big fan in the bathroom. And we need a lot of fresh air flowing and stuff. And also, if we do boondocking, which means out somewhere where there's no electricity and water and all that, we won't be able to use our air conditioner unless we want to run the generator, which is noisy and uses up all your gas. So I want a way to be able to circulate air and maybe only run the generator during the hottest part of the day. And the rest of the time have the windows open and the air suck through. So that's the one thing I know for sure. So he is sending me, Todd is sending me a quote tonight, an email, so that I can, with a starting point for the demo and the 3 fans, and then we'll go from there. We'll set it up. We'll find out how to work this monster, and then we will work it. That's right. Work it, baby. So that's my news about the motorhome today. There should be news every day. Oh yeah, I also have to get dressed and go to Walmart tonight. Can't forget that. The nursing home called me on Monday night and said, your mother needs shoes. I said, I'll get them tonight and I'll get them to her. By the time Monday night came, I forgot or something, and then last night when we got the motorhome, I totally forgot. I remembered it in the shower tonight, so I'll just have to go get her some shoes tonight, and then Pete can run them over there tomorrow while I'm working, I guess. Such is my life, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all had a happy hump day, a happy, happy, happy hump day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and good night.